With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, PhilsGang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of PhilsGang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a
daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Does this rally, if we're calling it that, does it have legs?
I think it does have legs, Scott, and I say this for a couple of reasons. Well, the main one being is that finally the technicals and the fundamentals seem to be better aligned here.
That's a lot of nuts!
Despite the fact that you have these inflation pressures, which certainly are in existence today, the consumer, which makes up almost 2/3 of GDP in the United States, is something that is a bright spot and should help keep us growing at an acceptable rate.
Somebody told a lie one day.
Look, a lot of the froth has been taken off the market now. A lot of negative things have taken play and are priced in. You know, indiscriminate selling is there. The put call volume ratio is fairly high. Consumer sentiment is low. And, you know, you could argue that it's very difficult to call a bottom, but you can argue that there are a lot of buying opportunities now.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Absolutely. Can you imagine? This is what they've been saying this week. And what have I been saying all along? Do not buy on dips. I've been telling you that for months. Do not buy these dips because we're only going to go lower. Remember the day since 2008, the day where this has been a zero rate driven market by the Federal Reserve. This market wasn't driven 1,300% on the NASDAQ or 600% on the S&P since 2008, 2009 on earnings. You got to remember that. This market has never been driven on earnings or economic growth. When you price a stock, the value of a stock, it's always driven on, okay, I'm going to pay for that stock, but I'm going to base it on earnings. I'm going to base it on how is our economic growth in this country doing. They threw all that out in 2008. They didn't want that. When the very wealthy, the asset class, I'm talking about the very, very wealthy, when they lost their $5.6 trillion, I'm not talking about everybody else with their $9 trillion. I'm talking about the asset class. They didn't want a recession. They didn't want to wait until we rebuilt. They didn't want to take the fat out of the market. They wanted to get going right away. Let's push these prices up. Let's push these stock prices up. I got to get my money back. These are very, very wealthy. See, they weren't willing to wait around for 24 months to go through a recession. Remember, a recession is a correction. You correct the overpriced stocks. That's why you have corrections. You got to have corrections. So you correct the stocks that are inflated. We had no real corrections since 2008. That's why stocks are so overpriced. We never had stocks this overpriced ever. But this was all caused in 2008 by Bernanke with his QE, Obama and Biden administration, the QE. It's all their fault. They're the ones who decided, okay, you know what? Let's not go through a recession. Let's not take all these stocks, get the fat out of them. Let's move this market fast. And this whole market's going to be driven for the very wealthy, not Main Street. But we'll lie to Main Street and we'll tell Main Street they're going to benefit. They're going to benefit from the wealthy. They're going to have better jobs, better savings. They're going to benefit when they knew they weren't going to benefit. In fact, they knew that they're going to get really screwed because they print all this money to drive the NASDAQ up 1,600%, to drive the S&P up 650%. Who's going to lose? Main Street, especially the middle class. That's called inflation. You know, I'm sick of hearing about how we're going to have this soft landing. What? I've been telling you, remember, I did a whole year. I stopped about 3 months ago, or not, or about 2 months ago. A whole year, every Friday, I put up on my YouTube channel Friday night the unfolding of the stock market crash. I was right. I was right when I called this recession or this crash in January 16th of 2018. I told you it was going to take a long time to get here. Because never before did we have QE. Never before did we have massive money printing. And never before did we not correct these stocks. Some stocks that are selling at $235 shouldn't even be $35 because we never corrected those values. So I kept you tuned in since for the last year, every Friday. I said every Friday I'll give you more information why this market's going to crash. And everybody else says, there's not going to be a crash. We're going to go much higher. Things are really great. Things are terrific. But I get so tired of hearing about this soft landing. There's not going to be a recession. Soft landing? How are you going to have a soft landing? What are you, nuts? The only way you can have a soft landing if your economy is growing. You have economic growth. You have real earnings growth. Not stocks going up because the company can print money and they go borrow it free and they go and they buy their own shares and their share price goes from $10 up to $110. What are you, nuts? We're going to have a soft landing. No, we're not. We're going to have one of the bumpiest landings you ever had. This is going to be unbelievable. People don't realize, they don't have a clue. This S&P's down 15%. We're going to go down another 40%. Remember, we're going to go back to the March low. See, people don't understand that. You're not being told the truth. When the mark corrected 31% in February 2020, and you remember they went in and printed all this money and were able to drive the yields down, the interest rates, the yields down from 200 basis points down to 85. And we had the biggest rally in history, especially with tech stocks. I think they went up 120%. Went up 133%. We never saw anything like that because everybody was jumping and buying these tech stocks because it was driven by what? Not economic GDP growth. That, hey, look at this, the economy's growing. Every year, every quarter, the economy's growing. So the stock should grow. That's the way it used to be. See, it used to be for 100 years that when the economy grew, your stock was worth more. When your corporate earnings grew, your stock was worth more. It was a fair system. If the economy stopped growing, your stock price would contract. If the economy stopped growing, your price would just simply contract. If your earnings didn't grow, your price of stock would contract. They stopped all that in 2008. They didn't want any more contraction. They said, let's stop any contraction. Let's just do it one way. The stock will go up no matter if we have economic growth or not. The stock will go up no matter if the company has earnings or not. And we'll target the tech stocks because they don't need profits because they're growth stocks, not value stocks. So they bamboozled everybody. And now they're telling us we're going to have a safe landing after 14 years of that crap. I mean, this is the most inflated market ever. So they figure, okay, here's what we're going to do. They're going to save it. They're going to save this whole market now through savings. What? I'll tell you about that when I get back. These people are nuts. Join my gang free for 10 days. Learn how to make money when the market goes down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now. or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang so the next time this happens, you're making money when the market goes down. You hear me every day tell you that. We start you out with the spiders, the basket of 500 stocks, all in one basket. And then when the market goes down, you'll make money as it goes down. We can show you while you're in your 401k and your 401k is getting slaughtered, no longer will get slaughtered. Because we can hedge it, we can leverage it with the spiders. Shorting is easy. And it's fun because the stock market goes down much faster. And you're going to learn a lot how the market works. Most people don't have a clue how the market works. They just listen to these fake business news networks and they do whatever they tell them to do. They're like a herd mentality. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know it's amazing. Listen to this. Here's Kramer talking about Walmart and Target that got slaughtered.
They had the wrong merchandise.
They had the wrong merchandise. Now, I want you to listen to him. He's making this all up. Listen.
They had the wrong merchandise. I mean, it wasn't so much that they traded down as what Walmart said. They traded around. I mean, they went to luggage. They went to toys for birthday presents. They didn't go to appliances. But most of the appliances they sell at
Oh, stop it. That's all made up. Do you think Jim Cramer is a better buyer than Walmart buyers? Walmart buyers, the people who go buy for Walmart, these are the smartest people in the retail industry. They have computer models. They know how many people have an above ground swimming pool, how many times they use it. They know how many people have in-ground swimming pools, how many times they use it. They know how much you eat. Let me tell you something. Walmart, there's nobody like Walmart that knows how to buy inventory and what to select. Walmart can spot trends in clothing and everything 5-6 years out. This guy just makes it up as he goes along. How many times have he's gotten people in trouble is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That his job, remember, is not to help you, but to help the advertiser. Well, I heard that today. I wish I was working for Walmart and I was one of the buyers. I would call and challenge him. You know more about buying than I do? And I've been with Walmart for 12 years, 20 years. Boy, I'd like to get one of these guys to call him and just embarrass him like the night. Who was the comedian that finally embarrassed him? Jon Stewart. Remember when Jon Stewart embarrassed the hell out of him? When he was trying to say, yeah, I've been trying to save people from shorting. And Stewart said, well, it sounds like you were shorting. Remember he caught him in a lie? I don't want to waste my time on him, but it just makes me sick. All right, so let's get back to the market. So the biggest problem is this. Think about this. In the last 6 months, the market lost $7 trillion. In the last 6 months. They should have done something 6 months ago to stop this. They lost $3 trillion just in tech stocks. So the S&P has dropped since the beginning of the year in 6 months 16%. The Nasdaq's down 28%. The Dow 30's down 12%. In the last 3 months, Apple's down 16%, Meta's down 11%, Tesla's down 28%, Amazon's down 31%, and they're doing nothing about it. You know what they're thinking about? The election. They didn't care about Main Street losing money. They didn't care about how high inflation was, what it's going to cost you at the supermarket. They could care less about you. How could you sit there as president of the United States and with these people around you telling you what's going on and you do nothing? You do nothing. They should have been breaking the back of inflation 6-7 months ago. They should break it back. The first day he walked into office, he should have been breaking the back of inflation. And because he didn't, the market's going to go down at least another 43%. The S&P and the Nasdaq's down 46%. Why do I say that? Go to March 20. Go to March 2021. That's where they put the low in after we had that 31% crash. And the market rallied. The Nasdaq rallied about 133% from March to November. And it was all driven. It was all driven by yields, not earnings. How many times did I told you, don't listen to the fake business news network about earnings. They don't even look at earnings anymore. They don't look at economic growth anymore. They look at one thing. What are the yields? As long as the yields are low, we buy. As long as the yields are low, we keep buying. Remember how it's supposed to be. It used to be that there would be price discovery. What's that mean? Well, when the market was fair, and what would they do when prices got when prices got crazy? They would have a recession, so they could bring those prices back in. We wouldn't let them go like they've been doing now for 10 years and not bring prices back in. And what would happen is the market was a free market. We would determine the price of a stock by economic growth, by earnings growth, and then we come up with a price because as a free market, you and I would bid against each other, and we come up with a fair price. Fair price based on how far is the economy growing and earnings are growing. And then the next time, when earnings aren't growing, earnings are contracting, economic growth is contracting, the price would contract. Well, they stopped the prices from contracting since 2008. That's what QE is. Don't let prices contract anymore. People won't know the difference. Don't let them contract. We'll keep printing money. That will be the inflation to inflate the prices of all assets, especially stocks. And no longer will there be a free market. No longer will we have a price contract because earnings contract or economic growth contract. So you got stocks that are 400% higher than they should be.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. A little news here I have to clean up with us. For my Sarasota listeners, remember, you now can also hear me on 860 AM Tampa. That's right. So my listeners in Sarasota, you can hear me on 860 AM Tampa. All right? Okay. Also, sign up for 10 days free, and we'll start you out with the spiders so we can make sure at the end of 10 days, even if you don't stay with us, that you'll understand how to make money when a stock is going down. The spiders is the best way to do that. That's the best way to do it. So please, okay, at least take advantage of free 10 days. And so at least at the end of 10 days, you God, at least what I got out of that was now I know when a stock's going to go down, I'm going to make money when it goes down. Now, let me get back to what they're saying. When they say to you, we're going to have a soft landing, they're saying they're not going to have a recession. Now, what they've been doing to avoid recessions, okay, they've been making sure the consumer has enough money to spend so they can go out there and spend money in Target and Walmart. Now, let me tell you this. Here's what Kramer said about Walmart and Target and why Walmart had a bad day.
They had the wrong merchandise.
Yeah, they had the wrong merchandise. He just made that up. Now, let me tell you what really went on. What happens is when we had the pandemic and they came out with these relief programs, stimulus programs, the American Rescue Plan, the American Family Plan, the American Budget Plan, the American Infrastructure Plan, the Child Care Support, all that was for. That was to mask what they're really doing. Had very little to do with the budget plan, American Family Plan. It had to do with getting the consumer enough money in his pocket that so he was getting double. Remember how he was getting his unemployment check plus the government was sending him an unemployment check, so they would have an extra money. They could save that money and go and buy at Walmart and Target. That's what kept Walmart and Target going. Do you understand? That's what kept it going. But remember, it was you and I who are getting screwed. Because what we did is inflate, and the poor, the guy who's having the worst time out there, he's getting screwed because price of milk's going up, meat's going up, everything's going up. Why? Because they printed money and they mask it with a nice name, American Family Plan. I like to meet the guy who makes up all these names. The Budget Plan, the American Infrastructure Plan. So they made sure that they could siphon enough money off to give it to the people so they keep on buying because Biden was worried about a recession. And he's worried. He's worried. He's going into the midterm elections. He's worried. So that's why he did that. Now what happened? Remember when he was out there in Manchin and Sinema was fighting him? He wanted that Build Back Better plan, another $6 trillion was going to cost us. All Biden wanted to do is to siphon money away from the plan and make sure the folks get more free money. That's what they call savings. When you hear him say the savings is at $2 trillion, no. It was at $5 trillion. It's now down to $2 trillion because those plans have ended. And all of this has been driving your stocks higher, which is wrong because the economy wasn't growing. But that was done on purpose in 2008 when the quarter, remember, it takes 2 negative quarters for a recession. The first quarter we just finished was negative. The second quarter, we're going to get our numbers, is going to be negative. That will be an official recession. It's only happened 3 times. In 1930, 2008, and now. So when you hear they're going to have a safe landing, he said, oh, we're not going to have a recession. That's a safe landing, no recession. But when Manchin and Sinema stopped this craziness where you and I were going to have to pay for more printing of money, that means our gasoline was going to go up, our food was going to go up, everything was going to go up because he wanted to shuffle money over to the folks so they go to Walmart and Target. Well, the result of Walmart and Target going down is because those programs ended and Biden couldn't get through his new program. If he got through his new program, those numbers would never be down. It has nothing to do with the inventory that they're not buying right. What do you think this is, Jim? That Walmart's a little corner grocery store? And they forgot to buy tomatoes instead of prunes? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, these people they have. Now, listen to this.
And I agree with what Chairman Powell said last week, that the number one threat is the strength, and that strength that we built is inflation. Look, I know you got to be frustrated. I know. I can taste it.
Inflation in this country, do you take any responsibility for your policies?
I think our policies help, not hurt.
Unbelievable, this guy. His policy, when he entered office, was to carry on. Do the same thing. Instead of we'll price stocks by earnings and we'll price stocks by economic growth, and then we'll have the free market investors bid against each other. And then that's how you determine a price of a stock. They started in 2014, Obama and Biden say, no, let's not do that anymore. Let's get rid of that. So that when the economy doesn't grow, the stock prices will still go up. That's what Obama and Biden did. They changed it. 100 years we had price discovery. And for 100 years we would have recession so we could correct overpriced stocks. So you got 14 years of inflation is now unraveling, and you don't know how to short a stock. Are you kidding me? And then they keep telling you, buying a dip. Boy, the bottom's in. I'm looking at some girl here 10 minutes ago during the break. She's on CNBC. My slippers are older than her. And she's trying to tell me what to do in a market like this? She couldn't be 12. And she's on CNBC. What the hell does she know? And people will listen. They'll say, oh, she's on TV. She must be smart. I'll go buy some more stock on the bounce. People have no idea how they got screwed over. Debt is increasing so much faster than wages. The only thing they could think of is keep getting you free money, keep getting you go buy something, and the interest rates will be low. All they wanted to do is provide money where a person would ask, what's the late payment? What's the late payment? What's the late payment? That's all they knew people. That's all they were interested in. As long as they could keep interest rates down so low, people would go buy. They didn't care how much debt. Now look at the debt they're in. And we're not going to have a recession.
We've also had the New York Fed say that U.S. household debt has surged to $15 trillion in the first quarter.
That's just the first quarter. Because what did Biden do? And Biden and Trump too. Look what he was doing with the stock market. Here, he kept on promoting a stock market. He knew prices were going up and they were fake. He said he was going to fix that when he was running for president. No, he didn't.
The stock market is shattering one record after another. The stock market smashes one record.
And he should have stopped that because that was inflation. That's why you're paying 42% more for a car. That's why you're paying 30% more for beef. He knew that. He should have stopped that. He should have said, we're going to go back to the way it used to be. We're going to go back to pricing stocks based on economic growth and on earnings. No more are we just going to go and do QE with zero interest money. Join my gang free for 10 days, please, and learn how to sell short over the 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, myself and Steve, and you can ask our gang members, we've been right on in this whole market sell-off. We've been ahead of everybody. How many times you heard me beg you, why don't you come for 10 days free and at least learn how to short? I did a whole year. I just stopped two months ago. I did a whole year. People thought I was crazy. The market's supposed to make new highs. Every day they would come on. The economy's on fire. We hear that every day, right?
The economy is on fire.
And while they were saying that, I'm saying, look, why don't you come to my YouTube channel Friday night, and I'm going to show you the unfolding of the stock market crash. People had to think I was nuts. I told you on January 16, 2018, I said, listen to me. This is the year the market starts to crash. It's going to be a long process. And guess what? We had our first crash in 2018. I said it's going to be a long process because never before were we in a situation where they would drive the stock market prices up when economic growth was coming down and earnings were coming down. They wouldn't adjust the pricing for that lower earnings growth. They wouldn't adjust the prices lower for the lower earnings growth or economic growth. Instead, they rigged the market with zero rates for stock buybacks. So every time the market started to drift back a little bit, go down, then the CEOs could buy their own stock. And that's how they kept this thing going, by keeping it zero interest. Now we got the biggest bubble in history, and these people still every day get on the air and the fake business network telling you things are good, things are great, the bottom's in. I never said that. Let's say, even if I'm wrong, let's say I'm wrong when I'm telling you I believe the bottom is right back to where it all started on March 2020, which means we have another 46% to go on the NASDAQ. We have 43% to go on the S&P. If you think I'm crazy, no, I'm not. Because remember, that whole rally was fake. It's all full of air. When you don't have what we call recessions or corrections, do you understand what that means? That means if a stock is trading and it's worth really only $50, but what happens that the valuations get so out of hand, they're selling the stock now for $225, but it's really only worth $50. Because that's what happened over from 2008 to where we are now. The stocks are so overvalued because they never would correct it. They didn't want to. They changed the system so the market would always go up, no matter what economic growth was, no matter what earnings growth. Stocks would still keep going up because CEOs could buy their own shares. And they got rich at buying their own shares because they have options. People have no idea. This is the biggest con job. And listen to this. This is the guy. This guy's going around getting $200,000 for a 20-minute speech. Bernanke. And listen to what he said to Congress when he lied to Congress.
Wall Street has benefited more than Main Street has. I don't think so. Wall Street.
Wow. The question was by the Congress, with all these zero rates, who's benefiting the most? Is it Wall Street or is it Main Street? Do you think it's Main Street? He said, oh, no. He says, oh, no, I don't think. He says, well, here, listen.
Wall Street has benefited more than Main Street has. I don't think so.
Don't think so? Of course it has. Bold-faced liar. You're going to pay this liar $200,000 for a half-hour speech. Half-hour speech, $200,000. What are you, nuts? Biggest liar in the world. Next to Carrot Head, who's now leaving the White House. This is a shame. And, here's another one. They tell you about credit cards. Well, things are good. There's the consumer spending, man. He's spending his credit card. Listen to this. Things are really good.
The Bank of America Institute is out with its latest data on consumer spending, finding that overall credit card spending is up almost 24% compared to pre-pandemic levels.
So she's making us, this is great. Wow, consumers are strong. How'd they get the money? Well, one way they got the money is by Bernanke, Biden, going in and creating these different packages, the American Rescue Plan, American Family Plan, you know them all, budget plan, infrastructure plan, so that he could funnel money to these people under a fraud. Okay, it was a fraud. This thing was all used to funnel money to consumers so they could continue buying, so he could stay away from a recession going into midterm election. And the other thing they would do is not only fund them that way, okay, but they would turn around and the Fed Reserve would print enough money to give an injection to the banks, the three biggest banks, give them enough money and then tell the customers with the credit cards they're expanding their credit so they have more credit. I think it was 6 months ago they expanded their credit by $42 billion. So you got people who are paying minimum payment on their credit card and they just expanded their credit by $42 million. What are you, nuts? This is what this whole stock market and economy has been about. Nothing more than just spend, print, spend, print, spend. And the stock market's going up, and look at that. And nobody looked at the stock market and said, wow, what a bubble this is. And you want to know why we're down 1,223 points? And don't anyone tell me I didn't project this, that I didn't forecast this. So the only way we can help you and reach out to you, especially if you're in a 401k, by God, you're getting slaughtered. 10 days, if you don't want to stay after the 10 days, it's okay. I don't ask for the knowledge back. Steve and I don't say, give us our knowledge back. You didn't stay with us. One, you're going to learn how the market really works so you don't get hurt again. And then you're going to learn when the market goes down how to position yourself by just buying an inverse, buying it. So in other words, when you want to short the market, you buy an inverse. So what you're doing is you're buying a stock that's going up as the market's going down, so you don't get scared. Most people get scared when the stock's going down. They never seen a stock. They never heard. How do you make money when a stock's going down? How do you make money? They can't get that through their heads. So we do an inverse, so you're making money. As the market goes down, the stock you're in is going up. So it doesn't, tangle your brain up. They tell us the economy's on fire every day. Economy's on fire. How could it have been on fire? An economy on fire doesn't have $30 trillion in national debt. And the national debt, an economy on fire, the debt doesn't go up by 211% since 2008. How do you say the economy's on fire when the national debt's going up 211%? How do you say the economy's on fire when the national, we have a negative net worth of $20 trillion? How can you say this economy is so great, which they've been saying every day how great the economy is, when our debt is going up 31% faster than the economy? Our debt to GDP ratio is supposed to be around 53. It's double that. Economy's on fire. All we've been doing is stimulating this economy for 14 years to make sure stocks would go up, no matter if earnings didn't go up, no matter if the economy didn't go up. Who cares? We'll just keep pushing the price up, and they're hurting the people they should be helping the most. And when people go to the supermarket and you go buy bread or meat and you go to get gas, just remember what I told you. Why? This is why it's happening, because you've been screwed by the system. But if you learn how to sell short, the system can't screw you anymore. You can get your money. You can make money. And we're not charging you anything for 10 days, for heaven's sakes. So you learn in 10 days. If you don't stay, you still know how to short when you leave here. It's just amazing. When I heard this today about Cramer, and he's saying Walmart, that really got me today when he said how Walmart doesn't know how to go out and buy. Here, listen.
They had the wrong merchandise.
Walmart has the wrong merchandise. That's why the stock went down. What a brazen idiot. What a brazen phony. Walmart doesn't know how to. They buy the wrong inventory. What do they think this is, a ma and pa store? Join my gang free for 10 days. Learn how to short, please. See you in the church.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.